Hey, what's going on, people? It's just Gilbert here. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing my updated PlayStation 3 game collection. Now, I last did one of these about 2 years ago. My PlayStation game collection is actually my most watched video, and a lot of people have recommended that I do an updated collection for my PlayStation, and also I've had a lot of recommendations for my Xbox 360 game collection to have an updated video, which I will get around to that eventually. But for today, I want to show you guys my PlayStation 3 game collection. There's a lot of games to show you guys, so I won't go into too much detail, or if any detail, but if there are any games you want to know more about, then feel free to leave me a comment, send me a private message, and I will do my best to give you a response. But for now, let's get round to the PlayStation 3 game collection. So first off, we have The Last of Us. Next we have Uncharted Drake's Fortune, Uncharted Among Thieves, and Uncharted Drake's Deception. Now, if you haven't played any of the Uncharted games, and if you have a PlayStation, I highly recommend you check them out because they are fantastic games. Can't recommend them enough. Okay, next we have Resistance: Fall of Man, Resistance 2, and Resistance 3. Again, fantastic series of games. However, only pick them up if you're going to play the campaign, because they're actually shutting down the online service for the Resistance games. I think it's in March, which is a huge shame, but if not enough people are playing, then what's the point in keeping them open? But yeah, for the campaign, definitely recommend them. Next we have Little Big Planet and Little Big Planet 2. Love the Little Big Planet games, especially the first one. I actually was invited to take part in one of the very early beta tests for the game, so I gave the developers feedback on what I thought of the game, which I really enjoyed. So absolutely love Little Big Planet. Great unique game. Metal Gear Solid HD Collection, which includes Sons of Liberty, Snake Eater and Peace Walker. And we have Metal Gear Solid 4, which I hardly played. I did get it on release, but I've hardly played it. I do get some stick for not actually playing it, but I will try my best to get around to it eventually, because I know it's a fantastic game. Next we have the God of War collection, which has God of War and God of War 2. And we have the third God of War here. Still need to get Ascension and the Volume 2 collection, which I'll get round to eventually. Next we have Grand Theft Auto 4 and Grand Theft Auto 5, both fantastic games. Grand Theft Auto 5 steps up in so many ways. It's a fantastic game. Right, that's it for the stack of games there. Okay, let's move on to the rest. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Midnight Club LA, Burnout Paradise, Gran Turismo 5, and Driver San Francisco. Okay, next we have a few Call of Duty games. I used to play Call of Duty on the PS3 a lot, especially Call of Duty 4 Modern War, but when I got an Xbox I picked up Call of Duty 4 for that as well, and I played on the Xbox so much more than I did on PS3, and I just generally preferred playing Call of Duty online on the Xbox. I don't know why, it just felt better, but I still bought Call of Duty games on the PS3 up until a certain point, but now I've stopped and I just buy for the Xbox 360, which is why I only go up to a certain point with the Call of Duty games on the PlayStation. But I'll show you what I've got anyway. I have Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, which I also have on the Xbox. We have Call of Duty World at War. I don't actually have this on the Xbox, so I do still go back and play the zombie mode in there from time to time. Modern Warfare 2, which I also have on the Xbox. And Call of Duty Black Ops, again, I also have on the Xbox. But after that, I only purchased Call of Duty games for the Xbox 360, which you'll see when I do my Xbox 360 video. Okay, next we have Rock Band. I only have the guitar for that, I don't have the full kit. Eat Lead, The Return of Matt Hazard. This is a very, very budget game. Got it very cheap, I wouldn't recommend it. Formula 1 2010. I don't have any of the more recent Formula 1 games. Lollipop Chainsaw. Heavenly Sword. Very, very underrated game. It's a shame they didn't make more Heavenly Sword games. I really enjoyed that. Darksiders. Duke Nukem Forever. Save yourself the bother and don't get it. Luckily I got this very, very cheap, so it wasn't a complete waste. Mafia 2, very enjoyable game. I recommend that. Vanquish. And Heavy Rain. We have Tomb Raider Underworld, which I haven't played yet. So it was actually donated to me, that game, someone gave it to me. Warhawk, this is online multiplayer only. Back in the day, very, very enjoyable game, lots of people playing. Now, not so many people playing, and mostly kind of the hardcore veteran players are left on the servers. And I think the servers are still running, I'm not 100% sure, but I've not heard anything to say otherwise. But if you're going to pick this up, definitely check out first and see what you get yourself into, because it can be quite challenging. Everybody Golf World Tour. Sonic Generations. Road Faction Armageddon. I got this for like $2.50, I've not actually played it yet. Infamous, got this as a Christmas gift a few years back. Not played it yet, so I'll probably get some stick for not playing that, but I will get around to it because I know it's a good game. Far Cry 2. Crisis 2. Medal of Honor. It's a tier 1 edition. Okay, next we have the Battlefield games, which I play on the PS3 because I play Call of Duty on the Xbox, so I play Battlefield on the PlayStation. So we have Battlefield Bad Company, Battlefield Bad Company 2, and Battlefield 3 Limited Edition, and I should be getting number 4 for my birthday in a week's time, so hopefully I'll have that to show you guys soon. Next we have Borderlands, my first platinum trophy for that game, and Borderlands 2. Absolutely love the Borderlands 2, the Borderlands game should I say. So much fun. If any of you guys have Borderlands 2 want to play some online co-op, then hit me up because I love playing this game online, and I have all the DLC for that as well. Next we have the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion and the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. If you've not played any of them games, do yourself a favour and go out and pick them up because they're fantastic. Rage Anarchy Edition, Killzone 2 and Killzone 3, BlazBlue Calamity Trigger, Tekken 6, Katamari Forever, Just Cause 2. Okay, next we have WWE 12, WWE 13, and WWE 2K14. If you're a wrestling fan, you'll definitely get a good amount of enjoyment out of them. If not, then maybe not so much. Unreal Tournament 3, Mod Nation Racers, Motorstorm. This is one of my original games I had when I first got the PlayStation. And Motorstorm Pacific Rift. Still need to get the third game, which Motorstorm Apocalypse, I believe. Spec Ops: The Line. Under Defeat HD Deluxe Edition. Very hard to find this game, and it was only released on the PlayStation 3, I think, in Europe. So if you're in the United States, I don't think you can get this, but quote me if I'm wrong. Yakuza 4, which I haven't played yet. Here we have Fallout 3. We have the Game of the Year edition of Fallout. I picked this up cheap to get all the DLC. It was much cheaper buying that game separately than downloading the DLC off the store. Fallout New Vegas. Bioshock and Bioshock 2. MAG, or Massive Action Game. I would recommend this game because it was very underrated, £256 online, but I don't recommend it now because the server's been shut down, so it's absolutely useless. Devil May Cry 4. Max Payne 3, which I haven't played yet. Dungeon Siege 3, which I haven't played yet. Mirror's Edge, brilliant game, but very short in my opinion. Sonic All-Star Racing. The Tomb Raider remake, brilliant game. And we have the Enslaved Odyssey to the West Talent Pack Edition, which I've hardly played yet. I got this game around the time when other games coming out, so it kind of got left behind. So from what I played, pretty good. And finally we have Dark Souls Limited Edition. Now this is probably my favourite game on the PlayStation. I've not actually finished it yet because it's very challenging, very difficult game. I don't have Demon Souls, but I'm going to pick that up very shortly, and we have Dark Souls 2 coming out in about 3 weeks time. So even though I haven't finished this game, and I probably won't finish it because I'm not the best at this game at all, but absolutely fantastic experience. Highly recommend Dark Souls, but be prepared because it's a very difficult game. Prepared to die. So that's the last one. There you have it, guys. And that is my PlayStation 3 game collection in the whole. So I don't know how many games are there. I really don't keep count, but there is a lot. Like I said, if there are any games you want to know more about, then feel free to leave a comment, send me a personal message, and if you haven't already, please subscribe for more. I should be getting my Xbox 360 game collection video out as soon as possible, and up until then I'll do update videos every now and then. But for now, thank you for watching. Please comment, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys again soon.